What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Blue Ridge Western Railroad. And today we are jumping back into Railroader here, and we got some jobs that we got to do. We got to take some cars to the place where the cars go. So, excuse me, let's get into that. Look, I'm standing on top of an engine. I know. Awesome. Anyway, these cars got to go where they're supposed to go. We got a train that's over here. First thing we need to do is we need to go and visit these engines over here. And we need to set this to waypoint. And we're going to come up to, I think we're going to go up to, is it 100? Yeah, we're going to come up to here. So Control G up to there. He's going to come on up and connect up to this unit. And let's go back over. Oh, let's go back here because I think we need to. 102 needs to be Mew. Yeah, we need to Mew it. Yep, we're mewed. Okay, let's go back to 200 here. And that one, okay, so these guys, we're going to hit the tab button, P1, and then P2, and then these are P3 and 4. Let's check P1, which I think is right here. So those are going to have to be shoved into that spot. So we need to move these two engines out of here. And we're gonna run, and then 3 and 4 I believe is down here, so those also have to be shoved in. Sorry. So what we're gonna do is 1 comes first, then 2, then 3, then 4. So we're gonna bring 202 over and connect to 200. Actually, we can just get 202 out of the way. How can? What's the easiest way to do that? Is to put 202. Like up here. Okay, so let's hit 202 and put a waypoint onto him up to here. Actually, what yeah, I'm gonna put him up here for right now. We're just gonna put him up there. To Hundo, we're gonna bring up to. Well, we gotta wait for him to move. So, first of all. 202, stop. Okay, now come up here. Now come up here. Okay. Okay, so that one's good. Let's get 200 connected up to these cars and make sure we'll check this. So this is all good. Right about there, we're going to connect that up, and we will pull these up and back them onto here. I think they'll all, well, I mean, they'll all fit. All right, 200. Put you on waypoint G, and right there. Should be an interesting run around here. Okay, so 201. What do we need you to do? We need you to... I'm going to put 201 somewhere. I need to put him on a track because... What track should we put him on? Should we just leave him there? I think we'll just leave him there. Go back to manual on him. Okay. We just got to wait for this to do its thing. And what we will do is come over here back to 100 and connect them up. 101 is going to be a mu as well, and manual. And 100 we're going to set as a waypoint. And we're going to run it back to... Oh, let's see. We got to put it on the back, so... He's going to back that in. So I'm going to bring them to right. He should be okay. We're going to bring it all the way down here, and we're going to put him on the back of this guy. That means we need to move 201. So I'm going to move 201 over to... I'm going to put him up here for right now. Okay. Kind of just getting them out of the way for right now. Actually, I mean, honestly, what we should do is just put him right here. Okay, that is 201, right? 200. And handbrake off of that guy. That's 202, 201. That one is good. That one is 201. I'm going to put him right here. And 200. We're going to disconnect, handbrake, handbrake. And we're going to take him and put him right there. All right, we got things moving here. Probably shouldn't stand on the top of that, right? We'll stand on the top of this one. What am I on? I'm on... See where I put 200. Oh, we can keep him going back. Put him right there. 201. You can go right there. Okay. Oh, this is going to be close. Oh no, we're good. Oh, so they... Okay. Okay, interesting. Is it messing with? Sometimes they not mess with the points. So we're just gonna put these guys over here for right now. So I'm gonna put him all the way in the back. And then we're gonna select him. And we're gonna put him all the way in the back. And then we're gonna do 200 and connect it to 202. So I'm gonna put it right there. So they're not technically connected, you know what I mean? That way I don't have to mess with them being connected, is what I'm saying. Alright, these guys we can... Okay, they're going to be running at that. Alright. Yeah, oh man, just love to see that diesel rolling, dude. Just out here rolling coal. Oh, look at that. That's amazing. You love to hear it. And you love to see it. I'm also like when I'm playing this game because there's ambient sounds in it, right? And so there are bird sounds, and I'm like, what bird is that? That sounds like a cardinal or a whatever bird. So I'm always listening for like bird sounds and whatever is going on, in the background of the game. I don't know if it's closer to the trees. Let's go over here to the trees. I hear them. I hear them in my ears. I don't know if you guys can hear the bird sounds or not. Okay, so 100 is our engine now. Okay, so 101 and 102 are going to be the Muse still. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this, and we're going to have him push to right here. I'm going to go Control T, and we're going to go Control... Oh, wait, we're already on Control G, so let's get that right there. Now, if I did this correctly, right, this should be 3 and 4. So we are 33 cars long. Oh, one thing. Oh, you know what we need to do? We need to make sure that it is not going to back up. Yeah, we gotta make sure that it's not why he is not backing down the track here. So he is going to take a right. Is he? Yes. You gotta look at those arrows. Dude, they are just pushing, dude. That's actually amazing. Now, could I... Oh. I'm running! I'm running! I'm gonna catch up! Got it. We're on. We're on board. Fun times. There we go. Can always get a run by. You know what I mean? We can just come over here and be like, run by. With the tab button. Actually, what we can do is we do this. We do this. And we'll get a run by. And we'll see if anything derails. We all hope that there's no derailments. Well, that was fun. Oh, we got to select the train back. He is the unit. Let's be at the front. Oh, we got time here. Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful day. Wonderful Wednesday. See, normally, sorry, I was yawning there for a second. Normally, I would be running the engines, and then I discovered the waypoint, the auto engineer, and I was like, oh, okay. I'm not mad about this. So the question is here, I would be able to fit 5 cars into that siding. Hopefully. Yeah, so I discovered auto engineer and the waypoints. I haven't figured out the whole yard part of it yet. I need to do that, but the auto engineer with the waypoints has actually been amazing in the sense that you still get the if you enjoy the running of freight cars and figuring out where freight cars go and kind of following along with the trains, you still get all of that. The only thing is that you just aren't doing the throttle and all of that for it. I think we're coming up. I think we're coming up here. I think we're getting pretty close. Oh, yeah. Now, I am going to say that we're going to push into right there. I was like, what are these cars doing? They're chilling. They're chilling like a villain. So we're going to push into right there. And we're going to try to drop off all 5 of these cars. I think we're going to get him in here. I think. I'm not sure. I'm hopeful, is what I am. I'm hopeful. No, keep her going, dude. Keep her going. Keep her going. Yeah, bring her forward, Mike. Right there. Oh, man. It fits 4 cars. So that means we need to put one of those cars. I don't know if I'm going to fit one of those cars on there. Man. I'm going to leave it there, is what I'm going to do. We're going to apply the handbrake. We're going to leave it there for right now. So then we're going to push down to number 2, which will be right here, which, again, I don't know that I'm going to get all those cars in here. All right, back we go. Oh, look at me working on the railroad. Fantastic. Sorry, yawning. What's this? Independent brake, train brake, notch 8, reverser. Diesel fuel. Where's the horn at? Or the bell? Not sure where the bell is in that. Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. That's where we're going. Ooh, what's this lever? I don't know that it's going to fit all 5 of these cars in either. We'll see. We will see. We're leaving one there, is what I'm saying. So, you might have to take one back and just go 4 cars and sell the others, kind of deal. So we're gonna find out. We'll find out here. I can't remember if this one was a downhill or an uphill. One of the, I think this is like a downhill, and I had to, always had to slow down for it, maybe. All right. I think we're gonna get all the cars in there, but I don't know if they will um, be able to fill all of them. We're gonna find out. I've said that about 14 times. I apologize for that. Yeah, just keep her going. Keep her going. You got about like a quarter of a car length here. Yep, keep her going. Keep her going. Good. Okay, at least we can get all the cars into the siding here. Again, that was me holding shift. Let's tie that down. Tie it down. Okay, let's go over here. And I think it's these two. You know what we should do is come back here. Do inspect operations. Okay, so it is those two. So we can come over there with those 2 cars. Okay, so Control G. And we're going to put part of them here. And we'll put the other half over here. You know, I accidentally just let the air out of all of that. It's my bad. Oh, we got plenty. I think we got plenty of diesel fuel. So I love steam trains. Like, I love the steam trains, but they use a ton of coal and water in this game. I don't know if it's realistic or not, but I could run my one steam engine in my other playthrough. I could run that I don't know, whatever it is, 20 miles to Sylva, and it's almost out of coal and water. I think if I run I'm trying to think here. I can maybe run, depending on what train I'm running. Ooh, sorry, yawn again. Depending on what train I'm running, I can usually do. Man, it's only about one full run from. It's from Bryson to Sylva, and I'm barely making it back to Whittier to fill up on coal and water. So it's like a run and a half, and I have to fill up. So I don't know. That's like maybe, let's say that's 60 miles. And maybe that's how steam engines work. I don't know. I don't know. You know, just some random cars here. So I'm thinking in my head while we're playing, while the train is running, and I'm trying to decide if I want to run anything else besides these log cars, right? And I'm thinking that because it would give me other things to do while these trains are over here doing this. I could run all the stuff at the interchange down there with the smaller cars. We got to figure out about halfway. This is a lot of cars, to be real honest. Because I think I did 20 some cars. Yeah. Yeah. Let's cut it like right. Well, it'll have to be right here. And we'll put the other ones over here. My Yeah, I think my eyes were bigger than my stomach, so to speak, because I definitely have way too many cars. Way too many cars. So when I was like, it was when it said it'll do 25 a day, it doesn't have room for 25 cars. It's got, I could be running 25 cars. It actually only has room for like five down here. How many has it got room for? One, two, three, four, five. It's got room for six. I think what we'll end up doing is that when these cars fill up, we're going to have to put them over here. Right? Put them over here. I don't even know where this goes. Where does this go? Inspect, operations, unload. We don't even have a place to unload this yet. I'm going to have to figure out where we unload that. Because... Hmm. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So yes, we have to figure out where pulpwood unloads at. So let's bring up our map. I'm guessing. Well, I know you can take pulpwood down to Sylva, but I'm guessing the. Where did I even go? Okay, here we are. So that means that this does not take pulpwood, which we can see in the locations. Sawmill's going to give me tier 5 stuff. But it doesn't tell me what it brings in. So I'm guessing I have to do milestones and purchase the track to Sylva. Right? But if we do that, that means we have to take all of our diesel engines are going to be down in Sylva. Do we have diesel fueling stand? We got one in Dillsboro. Do we have one in Sylva? Diesel fueling stand. Andrews, Dillsboro. And I mean, I guess we could do Dillsboro. Okay, so I need the engine service. All right, so if we're going to do that, we're going to need to have... Okay, fine. And then we're going to have to do the Dillsboro engine service. And then diesel fueling stand. Okay, well, we spent a bunch of our money. All right, so that means that we can come over here and do inspect operations, and we still don't have anything to do. I think we have to do locations. Okay, Baker's Creek Pulpwood Spur, which we don't need right now. And then I think it's the paperboard, right? We could do tier 1 there. Maybe it's the building supply? Now, does that give me... It does not. Coal and lumber. Let's do that. And this. And I know there's... I honestly... let's go down here. So I think right here, one of these is for pulpwood. So let's hit our location, our thing again. Paperboard. Okay. 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 I think it's S1, isn't it? I'm not going to do this. And I'm going to say no to that. And that is here, 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 and here. No, okay, so no to that, no to that, no to that. Yes, that. No contract there. Nothing there, nothing there. Conley Creek, which we have. Sawmills, tier 5. Okay. So let's see what happens. Let's go back over here. I think maybe we have to, and we're gonna, I think we just need to figure this out, is let's do this. Let's go here, go to settings, open the time window, and sleep until 6 a.m. All right. So now let's inspect. Yeah, now we can take it to the paperboard place. So we'll do that, and there, and inspect operations. there. Copy to 8 other cars. So that's going to go there. Map. Bring me over to here and Control T. So these guys inspect operations there. Okay. Get rid of the map. Now, did I not put this on here? Inspect operations. Okay. Okay. Which means I also need to do that on these cars. L3, L2 is not. I did that on purpose. Select. Oh, no, I want to inspect. Yes, please let me inspect. Thank you. Thank you so much. Inspect. Okay. Yep. Inspect. Operations. Okay, then we need to bring up this. Come up here. Go to there. Inspect. Operations. There. And yep. And to there. And then finally, these guys, same thing. Copy that to all those. Okay, so then we can come over to here. And what we're going to have to do with these is we're going to have to take those. We're going to have to move these cars, for one. These have to go to Sylva. So down here at the interchange, which you will see. So these are all the cars that are going to go to East Whittier, diesel stand, machine parts. So all of these cars are going to go up there. Okay, so here's our plan is that in the next episode, we're going to come down here to Sylva. We've got to bring cars with us. So we've got to up here in I'm going to show you. So we're going to have to bring these 3 cars here down to the Sylva interchange. And then we're going to have to bring these have to go to Sylva. These have to go to Whittier to the log place, the salt mill. Again, Sylva, Whittier, and both of these go to Sylva. So which means we can pull these cars out, put them on this siding, shove these cars back in here, do the same with those, put those on the siding, and then yeah, we've got a plan, is what we have. Oh, look at that sunrise! Fantastic. So what I like to do here is actually this. That way those aren't shown on the screen anymore. Manual, now we can go up to 100. And manual. Yeah. So that's going to do it for this episode here in the Blue Ridge Western Railroad. Thanks so much for hanging out. We've got a lot to do in the next episode. And it might be multiple episodes for to move all of this stuff around. So appreciate you coming and hanging out. And until next time back here on the Blue Ridge Western Railroad, y'all take care.